Hello, my name is Randy Blankenship. In this video, Fundamentals of Free Market Capitalism, I will help explain the term free market and capitalism and inform you of the poison that erodes a true free market capitalistic economy. Free market capitalism can only exist in a free society. It is the only economic system known to possess and extend the exercising of freedom and individual rights. To understand free market capitalism is to understand freedom. If a nation's economy is not operating by free market capitalism, then freedom is limited or nearly non-existent. The term free market, in essence, states that each person buys and sells based on a mutual agreement with a party of their choice. The buyer and seller freely decides to accept and agree to the terms and conditions of the agreement. The desire to buy or sell, choice or range of selection, or acceptance to the terms of the transaction cannot be set or demanded by anyone external to the transaction. The parties involved in discussion or negotiations make free will decisions of whether a transaction will be offered and accepted. The term capitalism refers to an economic system driven by private ownership of business and the means of production, and this system includes well-developed financial institutions. The authority and ownership of property and business operations is the people and their investors, the true force behind the success of economics. Capitalism is the private ownership and use of all tangible and intangible business assets. Government does not possess authority or ownership in the businesses of the people and its operations, for that would be unconstitutional, a violation of personal freedom and individual rights. One party has a product or service to license, trade, sell, or negotiate with another. Another party has the option to reject or accept the offer. And no party has the right to demand specific conduct of business with the other. Making it perfectly clear on that one. Terms are set and choice to accept or not is made. All consumers of debt are responsible for the consequences of not fulfilling their obligation. Acceptance is responsibility assumed. The regulations that apply to free market capitalism are to protect free choice between buyer and seller, upholding legal agreements of transactions, and for establishing ethical practices within and between businesses. Lawmakers must be very careful not to overregulate businesses by limiting choice or in directing operations. Conservatism is focused on maintaining a true free market capitalistic economic system by establishing limited yet effective laws and policies and limiting unjust external forces applying intimidation, coercion, extortion, or other unjust pressures or actions. Just as the governing body is directed by law to protect man's freedoms, rights, and liberties, so shall it protect man's property and his businesses. The problem society encounters in free market capitalism is most likely from poisonous acts, laws, and policies placed by government or unjust leverage from external forces. When a business fails, it is likely to be management or interfering external forces or falling demand for a particular product or service. When an industry fails, it is likely to be interference by government. And when an economy fails, it is most likely government laws and policies that are at the root. Companies will not collectively fail unless they feel assured and protected to change or shift normal, prudent operations or procedures. Therefore, the economy will likely do well when it is prudently self-monitored, while failure is often the result of interference or manipulation by government or some external forces. I hope this video on fundamentals of free market capitalism has provided you with valuable information. Thanks. May God bless you.